With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's our visitors and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go in Western New York. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for the Auburn alum. Tank Bigsby threw him up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Once again, it's Bigsby. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for 3 in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
Here's Bigsby, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Alert!
Go get him. Allen now on 2nd down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
Round 80! Half.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Brooklyn. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Alert!
1st and 10, and it's Allen. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, hold. Stop. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This returnable inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Real quick, ready? Ready? You.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
They'll motion the slot man right. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now he'll air one out. And he's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Shamrocks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now right to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Shamrocks extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. That's complete to the rookie's second-round pick. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
At the 27-yard line.
56, 56. What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They get 15 on that game. First down, Buffalo.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Hampton, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll run with Bigsby. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's Bigsby. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
Alert, alert, alert. 319, alert. Check. Middle. What's that?
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. He couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Third down and 11.
Round 80.
From the gun, here is Allen. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain
They've got it. It'll be
41
first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
180!
Allen going to throw again. This one caught at the floor.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Third and goal.
180! Middle.
One more time going up top with Allen. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. And this will pay off. It is caught. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Throwing again. It's Allen. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Spears now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Throwing Jackson. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Second and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
DC, ready?
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
What? You at A. You at A. No, we changed it. Shut up.
To the air one more time with Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes. Now whistles. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
You.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. Brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's hot.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Round 80! Five, 56, 56! You go!
On 1st down, Allen. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Middle!
Watch the back on his leg. Watch the back on his leg.
Middle, 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 middle! What's that?
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's just kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, tight.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
26 yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Look out!
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
Regular. Hey, tight.
On third and goal, here's Allen. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Spears now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Oh, my God.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
A gain of a yard. First down, Brooklyn.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Complete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
So on a critical fourth down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells outs to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense, staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on fourth down.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Allen now on second down. That's going to be dropped underneath for Bigsby. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Bills first down. Two minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
319! Alert!
They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here is 1st and 10. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
56, 56. Hey, tight. Half 85.
To the air once more is Allen. This one is caught by Reed. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
At the 16-yard
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. Down a second timeout called by the defense, as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Regular.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And the Brooklyn 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
1st down, Shamrock.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
It is 2nd down and 5. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Jackson up top again. Flush to his right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, Jackson. That one's caught. It's Isaiah Davis. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, make. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you.